sort of a lapsed Assassin's Creed fan, but Shay Cormac may have the most interesting story of any Assassin's Creed lead yet. He's an ex-assassin turned Templar, and his fall from grace doesn't happen without it hurting his humanity. Shay is a Templar anti-hero, the other side of the coin, but he isn't nearly as evil as I initially expected, and I am now fully back on board with this franchise. Early on, Shay contemplates why he's siding with the people he knows are manipulating him. Their ideologies align, so Shay always knows why he's attacking an assassin outpost, but he's constantly conflicted about the way it goes down, what the consequences will be, and which old friends he might have to hurt in the process. The events of Rogue are really dark, increasingly so as Cormac carves his way through the Assassin Order. Fighting against assassins has significant gameplay implications. These are not the same clumsy city guards you're used to. These are trained killers who strike quickly, come out of nowhere, and vanish before you can respond. It's terrifying to get cut down from an aerial attack, recover, and have no idea where your attacker may be hiding next. But the rest of Rogue feels similar to previous games, particularly Assassin's Creed IV Black Flag. This is 100% a sequel to Edward Kenway's pirate story, both in how it plays and where it goes along the way. Naval exploration and combat plays a major role in Shay's story. He roams the North Atlantic, raiding French-Canadian camps and sacking forts, crushing the assassin influence every step of the way. I thought I had burned out on sailing in Assassin's Creed, but there are so many new and exciting places to go that I found myself seeking out enemy ships to plunder and sailing forever just to hear some new sea shanties.
When the wind blows, we'll all pull together.
One of my favorite things in Rogue is that it corrects one of Assassin's Creed 3's major disappointments. The New York City scene in Connor's story felt hollow and kind of lifeless. Here, New York is discovering itself, and it's just as interesting a place to explore as the dozens of seaside locations packed with rewarding sieges and treasures. At this point in history, New York is also overrun by gangs. These guys are hard, they've been trained by assassins, and they're totally ruthless in combat. It's fun to see Assassin's Creed play with history like this. Taking down the gangs of New York and cleaning up a city Shay respects is both satisfying for the character and empowering as a player. And that's what Rogue is all about. Power. Rising through the Templar ranks, outwitting and eliminating assassins, and becoming something really scary. It's also about power because Benjamin Franklin gives you a grenade launcher. How could I forget that? Rogue might be the most interesting, risky Assassin's Creed game I've played in a long time. Even if it's a little silly sometimes, and even if it's a little too comfortable in its familiarity, it's still broaching fascinating subject matter with a human being of a main character who I really buy into. That in itself makes this last-gen only release worthwhile in a world where Assassin's Creed Unity is the shiny new star of the series. For more on Assassin's Creed Rogue and Assassin's Creed Unity, stay tuned to IGN.